Vaya, ese cuento ha tenido un final un poco siniestro.
Amy me ha dicho que las madres primerizas están cognitivamente mejor preparadas para absorber nueva información. Y la he desperdiciado inventando canciones sobre piececitos.
Para ser justos, yo fui coautor de Meñiquito, Meñiquito.
In Night Court Season 3, Episode 5, Mayim Bialik makes a guest appearance, resurrecting her Big Bang Theory character, Amy Farrah Fowler, in a comedic and unsettling way. Bialik plays herself, facing trial in Abby Stone's court for a restaurant mishap, which sparks a quick friendship between Abby, played by Melissa Rauch, and Bialik. However, what begins as a fun celebrity encounter turns creepy as Bialik's character becomes overly obsessive, mirroring Amy's socially awkward, clingy behavior from The Big Bang Theory. Fans of both shows are treated to a nostalgic and quirky crossover, with Abby eventually realizing that Bialik's character is not as great of a friend as she initially seemed. Night Court Season 3 resurrects creepy Amy 6 years after The Big Bang Theory ended. Night Court Season 3, Episode 5 brings in Mayim Bialik, who resurrects creepy Amy Farrah Fowler in The Big Bang Theory. After Kunal Nair's guest appearance in Night Court Season 2 as Martini Todd Wallace, Melissa Roach enlists another one of her former co-cast members to partake in her latest sitcom. In The Big Bang Theory, she and Bialik play Bernadette Wolowitz and Amy, both subsequent additions to the original 5-member cast in Season 4. Aside from being love interests to Howard and Sheldon, respectively, the girls also allowed Kaylee Cuoco's Penny to have her own friend group in CBS sitcom. Bialik's guest appearance in Night Court Season 3 was confirmed ahead of the episode, Mayim Worst Enemy. Marking the first time that they share the screen together since The Big Bang Theory ended in 2019, there was a lot of excitement building up to the special episode, both for fans of Night Court and the nerd-centric sitcom. In the outing, Bialik plays herself, Mayim Bialik, as she is tried in Abby Stone's court for a ridiculous restaurant snafu. Rauch's character gushes over the actor, as she is a big fan of Blossom, just like in real life. Mayim Bialik turns creepy wannabe friend in Night Court Season 3, Episode 5. Abby Stone realizes Mayim Bialik isn't that great of a friend. What started as a fun fan and celebrity encounter quickly turns into a nightmare for Abby and her co-workers in Night Court Season 3. After professing her love for Bialik and her character in the cult classic sitcom, Blossom, the pair develop a quick and adorable friendship. The pair even spend the weekend together. That said, things turn creepy when Bialik becomes obsessed with Abby, coming up with ways to spend time with her, to the point that she starts invading her privacy. Rauch's character is oblivious at first, but she eventually notices the unsettling pattern. Creepy Amy acted the same way with Penny in earlier The Big Bang Theory seasons. Amy really wanted to be friends with Penny. When Amy was introduced in The Big Bang Theory, she was more like Sheldon, smart but socially awkward. She was chosen as best mate because of these similarities, and despite everything they went through, they ultimately had a happy ending. Unlike Sheldon, however, who was more like the same when the nerd-centric sitcom wrapped up, Amy changed a lot. Upon the discovery of the appeal of having female friends, she became overeager to always be included. Some of Amy's weirder gestures include commissioning a massive painting showing her and Kaylee Cuoco's character even though they never posed for it. Amy was particularly clingy to Penny, and at some points, she even started acting creepy and stalker-like just to be close to her. Granted that Bialik doesn't play Amy in her Night Court Season 3 appearance, her shtick in the episode is reminiscent of the earlier version of her The Big Bang Theory character. Sheldon's wife used to be so motivated to maintain some kind of relationship with Penny, and even Bernadette. Some of Amy's weirder gestures include commissioning a massive painting showing her and Kaylee Cuoco's character even though they never posed for it. Kaylee Cuoco's Big Bang Theory spin-off update makes Young Sheldon finale's flash-forward more frustrating. Young Sheldon finale's flash-forward scene with Sheldon and Amy is now more frustrating after Kaylee Cuoco's The Big Bang Theory spin-off comment. Occasionally, this side of Amy would come out in later seasons of The Big Bang Theory. That includes when she forced Penny to have kids so they could be friends with her and Sheldon's children, something that the Young Sheldon finale failed to confirm. While this version of Amy will likely never return even if The Big Bang Theory reboot happens, at least Night Court is able to resurrect her brief. Night Court was a TV comedy that ran for 9 seasons between 1984 and 1992. The series centers around Harry Anderson's character, Harry T. Stone, a presiding judge who works at the Night Court in Manhattan. In 2023, the series was brought back by NBC, this time starring Melissa Rauch as Manhattan Municipal Court's new judge. While the revival hasn't been as critically praised as its predecessor, it has garnered attention for bringing back John LaRoquette, who played Dan Fielding in the original series. The Big Bang Theory, this sitcom follows a group of socially awkward scientists and their interactions with each other and the people around them. Centered on physicists Sheldon and Leonard, the series humorously explores friendship, romance, and the quirks of life among an eclectic group of academics. See it Prime Video, see it Prime Video, see it Prime Video, see it Netflix, see it Netflix, see it HBO, via Hulu, see it Max, see it Crave, see it Sky Go, see it Stan, see it Amazon, see it Amazon, see it Amazon, see it Amazon, see it VD, see it Apple TV, see it Apple TV, see it Apple TV, see it Apple TV, see it Windows Store, see it Windows Store, see it Rakuten TV, see it Fetch TV. Steven, I'm not doing so well. How Steven Spielberg helped Quan avoid a post-Oscar slump and score his first lead role. Oscar winner Quan reveals that Steven Spielberg helped him to avoid a post-Oscar slump and secure the first leading role of his career. Quan made his movie debut in Spielberg's 1984 action-adventure sequel Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, where he played the role of Short Round opposite Harrison Ford and Kate Capshaw. A year later, he would work with the acclaimed director again, this time playing the part of Data in coming-of-age classic The Goonies. After struggling to find work in Hollywood as an adult, Quan quit acting in 2002 and moved behind the camera. Following the success of John M. Chu's 2018 romantic comedy Crazy Rich Asians, Quan was inspired to return to acting. He first scored a supporting role in the Netflix movie Finding Ohana, before securing a starring role in the absurdist comedy drama Everything Everywhere All at Once. A critical and commercial success, the film earned $143 million against a budget of $14 to $25 million, and saw Quan win the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Following his win, Quan struggled to choose projects he was satisfied with, passing on an action comedy 3 times, before finally taking his first leading role in it, following advice from Spielberg. In an interview with Empire magazine, Quan reveals that the movie in question was the upcoming Love Hurts, which sees him in the leading role of a former assassin turned successful realtor, whose past returns when his brother attempts to hunt him down. The movie is in a similar vein to successful films such as The Long Kiss Goodnight and Nobody, and Quan discussed how he was reluctant to take the part due to his conditioned beliefs about how an action hero should look. But he reveals that he changed his mind following A.M.